Over the last 15 years on YouTube, I've filmed hundreds if not thousands of videos. When I first started, there was no guidebook. Nobody taught me how to run a production, how to direct a shoot, or how to build a team. Every system we have today was built from scratch through years of trial and error. Every mistake taught me something. Every bad shoot forced me to improve. Every problem became a new system. Shoot after shoot, I slowly figured out what worked, refined the process, and built the systems we still use today. It took 15 years, and for the longest time, I considered these trade secrets because they took so much time and experience to figure out. But in this video, I want to pull back the curtain and show you exactly what goes behind a Get Fed shoot. What it really takes to produce a single episode and hopefully inspire you to start creating your own content.
I also just want to say that this is not the usual Get Fed. This is a Get Fed travel, but it's more or less the same thing. So the only difference is we are doing it overseas, so a little bit more fancy.
I'm not going to focus too much on the gears or how much everything costs. That can be another video if you guys are interested. Instead, I want to show you the work, planning and teamwork that happens behind every shoot. This trip is a special one because we are filming Get Fed Travels, our very first full overseas Get Fed series, and we are heading to KL. Most people think the work starts when the cameras come out, but honestly, that's probably only 20% of the job. Weeks before we even fly, the producers are already hard at work. Our producer Charmaine and our intern Chloe spend hours researching restaurants, gathering recommendations from viewers and friends, planning the route, coordinating with sponsors to keep travel costs manageable, preparing backup plans in case something goes wrong, and reaching out to every restaurant to arrange filming. And this part is never straightforward. Some restaurants only allow filming during certain hours, others don't allow cameras at all. Sometimes we have to completely rearrange the schedule because one location changes their timing. The producers are basically solving problems before the rest of us even know they exist. And by the time we board the plane or the bus, most of the hard work has already been done. Now, it's the crew's turn. The night before, everyone starts preparing equipment. Memory cards get cleared, batteries get charged, accessories get checked, and everything gets packed carefully. We are traveling with close to 80 kg of equipment, so every single item has to justify why it's coming with us. You can't just throw everything into a bag and hope for the best. Most of this happens after another shoot because we are usually filming multiple projects at once. The journey itself is actually pretty uneventful. It's one of the few chances the team gets to relax, chat, and mentally prepare before the next few crazy days begin. Normally when we travel for Get Lost and Get Fed, we try not to shoot too much on the first day. Everyone's tired, we just traveled and we rather save our energy. But this trip was different. We decided to immediately shoot both episode intros at the hotel. Most of our intros aren't heavily scripted. Ben and I usually throw random ideas at each other until something funny happens for the skit. Sometimes the best moments are the ones we didn't plan.
So after we done the intro, now we are heading to go eat our first meal of the day, which is dinner, and celebrating my partner's birthday. So I'll be buying them a meal. They don't want to take Grab, so we're gonna walk 10 minutes today.
After filming, we celebrated my partner's birthday over dinner before calling it a night. Meanwhile, the producers are already thinking about tomorrow. They brief everyone on the schedule, adjust reporting times, and make sure everyone's getting enough rest. This is where everything we planned finally comes together. The moment we arrive, everyone already knows their role, and there are mainly 3 different teams. The production team we address as crew unloads the equipment, does a quick recce around the restaurant, decides where we are filming, checks lighting, finds the best table, and makes sure our wireless microphone won't run into interference. While they are doing that, the producer team is talking to the restaurant staff or owners. They are making sure the food comes out in the right order, checking if there's any nuggets of knowledge the host should know, and making sure everything runs smoothly once the camera starts rolling. They will also have prepared some talking points for the host to guide us through our hosting. Before we film, the hosting team will quickly decide who's taking the lead for each restaurant, which we term as the carry. Each of these locations, right, Ben, me, and Eldrick will take over and be the carry. Yeah. So usually we give the worst to Eldrick, all the tough one.
Is it?
Yeah. And then,
Tomorrow I can carry all three.
oh, yeah, okay, yeah,
If it's my
yeah.
recommendation, no problem.
If it's recommendation, okay.
When it comes to
yeah.
food, I'm Yappuccino, cappuccino.
And then at this point of time, usually Ben will just be using his phone.
This is all.
Okay, flip your screen, don't touch your screen. Flip it.
What you say?
Flip. Yeah, and that's bad.
That person usually drives the conversation of the talking points prepared by the producers, while the other two will familiarize themselves with the dishes. Then the food arrives and the cameras finally start rolling. We usually film with 3 cameras. One wide camera, which we call the A cam, captures all of us together, while the other 2 side cameras, which we call the B cam, focus on close-ups. The A cam is generally a static shot on a tripod, and depending on the space, those 2 B cams might be handheld or locked onto tripods. While we are talking, the crew is constantly checking focus, framing, and audio. If anything goes wrong, they need to catch it immediately because there's no point getting an amazing reaction if the microphone wasn't recording. Once we finish talking, most people think we are done. We are actually only halfway there. Now we move on to what's called the eating shot. There are close-up bites you see throughout the episode whenever we are describing the food. If we mention how stretchy the cheese is or how crispy the skin is, then make sure we capture those exact shots afterwards. That's what makes the final edit feel seamless. The B-roll usually starts with a flat lay of the dishes, then we move into close-up detail shots before filming all the satisfying action shots like cheese pull, slicing into meat, or lifting noodles. At the same time, another producer is taking photos for thumbnails while someone else is filming vertical videos for IG reels and shots. Everyone's doing something. Once we are done, we pack everything up, load it back into the vehicle and head to the next restaurant. Then we repeat the entire process. 3 restaurants, 3 complete setups, 3 complete teardowns.
Also at this point, right, being the last location, right, we will be extremely full. How full are you?
9 out of 10.
Ben, how full are you?
Huh?
How full are you?
7 out of 10.
Still can eat lah. How full are you? Fucking 10 about 10. We are full.
By the time we get back to the hotel/office, we are still not done. Every memory card has to be backed up, every battery has to be charged, every piece of equipment need to be checked because tomorrow we are doing it all again.
What's your role? What's your role in this production?
My role is bench rower.
Bench rower.
I blow fan for people.
This is where all the magic happens. The editor takes all the footage we shot and start building the story. They're choosing the best takes, removing mistakes, finding music that matches the mood, sound effects, motion graphics, color correction, color grading, audio cleanup, subtitles, cut downs, thumbnail design, and finally rendering. Basically everything you don't notice when it's done well. Once the first edit is done, it gets uploaded to Frame.io. That's where the producers, Avery, our head of production, our clients, and I all leave feedback. Each video will go through 1 to 2 rounds of changes. During this stage, producers have to check thoroughly and manage stakeholders, which include the clients, the head of productions Avery, and me. And after 2 rounds of changes, we'll send for a final pass of audio engineering to clean up the audio before exporting the finished episode. You would think the exporting of the video means we are done, not even close. Now, it's back to the producers because once the uploading begins, the producers have to prepare the title, thumbnail, description, chapters, text, SEO, release schedule, and watch through the uploaded version one last time just to make sure nothing broke during the export. Then they prepare all the marketing. IGS, collaboration posts, message to our featured guests. Everything is timed carefully because uploading a video is only half the battle. It has to be a conscious and sustained effort to ensure the video is seen by as many viewers as possible. When I first started making videos 15 years ago, it was just me. I had no idea what I was doing. Every mistake becomes a lesson and every lesson slowly becomes a system. Looking back now, it's quite surreal to see how those little lessons have grown into the production you just watched. But if there's one thing I hope you can take away from this video is that none of this happens because of one person. When you watch a Get Fed episode, you might only see the host on screen. But behind every episode are producers planning weeks in advance, crew members carrying and setting up almost 80 kg worth of equipments, editors spending days piecing the story together, and so many people solving problems you never even knew existed. They are the reason those videos are possible. And I don't think they get enough credit, and this video was really my way of saying thank you. I genuinely couldn't have done this without you. And to everyone watching, if you ever wanted to create something, whether it's video, photos, or music, or anything else, don't wait until everything is perfect. The systems, the experience, and the confidence all come from doing. Mine took 15 years to build, yours start with the first step. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoy seeing what goes on behind the scenes, let me know in the comments. I love to show you how we make other series too. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, not for me, but for the incredible team behind Overkill, because they deserve every bit of your support. And I'll see you in the next one.
眼睛小了，对，眼睛开了，哎，眼睛离我们了。